Hailey Bieber posted it on her story yesterday. The Timberwolves just posted on their stuff, and all the NFL teams, the Steelers, even the college football teams, the Gamecocks, the Eagles. Like, I mean, it's cool. Like, it's fun.
I have a question for everybody. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Me.
Unlike the Roman Empire, you probably hadn't thought much about the Four Seasons Resort in Orlando. That is until a video of 13-month-old Kate enthusiastically saying she wanted to go to the Ultralux Hotel went viral online. I spoke with her parents, Bailey and Will Wise, and her aunt, Stefanie O'Brien, to see how life is going since their little girl became an overnight sensation after sharing her love for the finer things in life. This is the viral story behind the Four Seasons Orlando baby. How did the video first come to be, even like filming it before it made its way to TikTok?
Honestly, the video just started as one day before bath time. We were taking a video of my kids to try to convince my parents to go to the Four Seasons with us. So it's always a win-win when they come with us on trips because they'll hang out with the kids while my husband and I kind of get to just have some downtime. So it started there. I just sent it to my mom. You can see like my kids in her diaper. My husband's shirt is unbuttoned. You know, it really was not meant for the eyes of the world, to be honest. But my mom loved it and thought it was hilarious. So she started the spread and sent it to Stefanie. And Stefanie can kind of probably pick up from there.
Yeah, so my mom then sent it to my other sister and I, and that was last Wednesday night. And we were dying laughing. It was the funniest thing. I was like, hey, why didn't this go in the family group chat? This is so funny. I sent it to a couple of my friends, and I was like, looks like we've got a new one that can be added to our friend group trips. I just was like, I'm going to post it. I did not tell my sister that I posted it. We did not tell her. Well, actually, we didn't tell her at all. It wasn't until Saturday morning that someone else told her. And we had a side group chat with my mom and Casey, my other sister. And we were like, when do we tell her? Should we wait till it hits 1 million or what? Like, is she going to be mad? Like, we don't really know what the reaction's going to be. And someone else told her, so they took that off of our plate. So,
you know, people were so captivated, obviously, by just her alertness and how she just seemed to know exactly what you were talking about. And I want to know a little bit, if you could tell us a little bit about, first off, how old is she? Because I know I've seen a lot of people online saying, oh, is she under a year? Is she over a year? How is she so cognizant? How old is she? And do you think she knew that you all were talking about the Four Seasons Orlando when you asked the question?
She's a little over a year old. She's going to be 13 months next week. We always she's been before, so we were hoping she was maybe drawing on a memory and hearing us say that over and over again. So we'll never know for sure, but I suppose yes.
We were just, debating picking up on a random weekend to go. The Four Seasons happened to have some Florida resident rates, so we were like, why not go? We've been before. Our kids really love it, and so that's really where it started. And honestly, I believe she knew what we were talking about. I mean, she doesn't. We've retested it back out. Will she say me every time you ask her, or any question for that matter? And she doesn't always say it. So you can tell she certainly has her own opinions, even though she's one. But her personality has always shown through since she was born, and it's been fun watching it come to light. As she's become more verbal.
And I think, and obviously another part of the video that everyone loved was, her mannerisms. Everyone was like, how does a 13-month-old child know, I would personally like to attend and join. Is she also is her physicality also something that you think is much beyond her months, I guess?
Yeah, she's walking. She's very attentive. It's funny. She points at things. She has been doing that for a while. So that's one of the first ways that she's communicated before she became more clearly verbal. was with pointing and the finger. So that's very signature Kate. I mean, we have that in pictures where she's pointing and using her finger to distinguish things, and really probably was one of her first signs of communication.
Once the video was posted, like I said, Stefanie, you were kind of on the front lines as the account manager, I'll say, of it. When you all started seeing the comments come in and seeing, you know, the responses, the memes, what was that like for each of you?
Oh my God, we were crying, laughing. Like I said, Bailey and Will were not part of that at the first 24 to 48 hours because they didn't know. But the rest of us, my mom, Casey, and some of my friends who had seen it, we were just rolling, laughing, like through the comments, like screenshotting it, sending it. Did you see this one? Oh my God, like over and over again. And we, like, some of the screenshots that we have through the group chat is just so funny. And then once Bailey and Will joined in, I mean, it became the whole family group chat of just this one, that one, this one, that one. And it was all really, really, really funny and all very positive, I will say, because social media can go one of two ways. And we're lucky that it went the positive route.
Will, you're, as with your other daughter, are part of the stars of the video. Do you have a particular favorite meme or kind of response that's come out of this?
I love the one, I don't know where exactly it's taken from, but it's someone clearly filming from a balcony, and there's just a huge mass of people at a concert, I believe. And it's captioned, "Everyone waiting for the baby at Four Seasons Orlando." That's the one that cracked me up most recently.
The ones too where they personify her voice as if she's regal and royal and very eloquently speaking. I mean, those are hilarious as well.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Ah, the Four Seasons Orlando. What a splendid proposition indeed.
Kind of speaking on the response, you know, we've seen that the Four Seasons has responded. They stitched your video. They posted a caption on Instagram alluding to it. What was the reaction when you saw that the Four Seasons also is joining the conversation as well?
Well, for me, I mean, it is exciting when a brand responds back to you, because it's something that when you post something on social, you're like, oh, like if they see it, this is exciting, but you never think that it turns into something like this. So it is really exciting, and never thought that it would turn into this, but we are in communication with them. They've been really generous with us, and we're excited to continue conversations with them.
They're such a wonderful company to really honestly work with. It. They're asking us lots of questions and engaging. So hopefully they have a lot of fun surprises for us to come.
Like you said, you all weren't like big social media people before. Does this like encourage, like seeing the love that like Kate and your whole family has received? Like, is it something that you all are now thinking about, or is it kind of just something you want to live on its own?
I don't even know how to answer that
Be
question.
determined.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't even have a TikTok account. Like, I had to learn what a stitch was.
Bailey, we got to get you on that. Come
Yeah,
on, Stefanie, you gotta show
Well,
her.
I got a TikTok account just because of this, and it's funny. I was thinking, like, if anyone caught wind, like I am the third wheel of this.
The hot dad.
I'd probably get a lot
Babe.
of followers. Yeah, but
I
I'm
was gonna say
on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Will, I've seen a lot, obviously, of edits of, Kate, but I've seen a couple of you.
Yes.
I mean,
Betches posted like today, they were like, but can we talk about the dad? I'm like, oh my God.
I know.
Here we go.
Will, how do you feel about that part of the fame?
Oh, that very, very flattered, but I'm boring. They would be disappointed.
Let me tell you, when the footage starts rolling in of Kate stepping foot at the Four Seasons property, I hope you realize that you've broken the internet already, but you're unleashing a whole other can of worms that I know that I cannot wait to see. And I know that, like I said, 40 million other people are probably waiting with bated breath to see as well.
I was on FaceTime with her last night, and she was eating spring rolls and like laughing. And I was like,
okay,
this is no idea. I mean, she is cute. She is really cute.
Yeah.
And her
That's
sister's
actually
really cute too.
That is a bit of the funniness to us, actually, I'd say, is that it's funny to see someone totally oblivious to their like meteoric rise in popularity.
Yeah, it's good to know that the fame hasn't gotten to her 13th month.
To her head.
She's really staying grounded. She's staying rooted.
Yeah.
And that's all we can hope for. We don't see that a lot.
She did request an invite to the Met Gala next year, but you know, I'll let you handle that.
I was gonna say, yes, we'll cover it. We'll make sure that, you know, I'm sure the designers are all knocking on Kate's door. So make sure to send her sizing.
Exactly.